This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem. We've had a main B plus undervolt.
Roger, main B undervolt. Okay, stand by, 13. We're looking.
Hi and welcome on the Hands-On Time, the channel where I review watches for you. So the topic of today is about this brand Corgeuet or Corgeuet, you call it whatever you like to call it, you know. It's coming to us from China, and in this box was the Omega Speedmaster Homage from Corgeuet, the second version. Okay, there was a first version which had some screws in the bracelet, but the screws had a big tendency to get loose. Okay, so they changed it for pins instead. That's why it's the new version. You know, the bracelet changed because there was already, you know, some problems on the ancient version. So if you are familiar with the Hands-On Time, my channel, you would know that I presented to you this watch, which is the Guanqin Omega Speedmaster Homage. You know, as you can see, it's an Omega Speedmaster Homage, and it was a total fail. Okay, this watch was a total fail. You can go and check my review on it if you want to know. So I promised my subscribers that I was on to something, you know, to find like the next great bargain, you know, of the century, and I was wrong, because I took it. It's from Corgeuet. It's this one, and it's a total fail as well. So yeah, this is the Corgeuet Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Homage. Well, like a mission to the moon, abort. Okay, because we certainly have a problem, Houston. So look at that. Look at this beautiful crap. The needle. Can you see it? I'm gonna point it for you. The needle that is supposed to be at the 12th position, okay, the chronometer needle had just, you know, popped out. Can you see this? It's crazy. 15 times I used it, okay? So let me tell you, first I used it, then I stopped it, put it back in place, and it was like just misaligned just by a second. I knew that because the ancient version had the same problem. I agree, like I didn't care, you know, about it, because for the price and what comes inside, I was like quite happy, you know, even if it was like misaligned from a second, you know. But the second time I used it, started, stopped it, reset it, it was 5 seconds misplaced. The third time it was 10 seconds misplaced. The fourth time it was 1 second again. The fifth time it was like I don't know, you know. All the time it was a surprise, you know. This time it was 5 seconds. This time it was like 10 seconds. And the 15 times, after 15 times, it just popped out, just like that. You see? And now it's stuck in here on the second hand, which that's why I'm obliged, you know, to unscrew. Because to unscrew, you know, the crown, to stop the seconds for this crap, you know, movement not to be more damaged. So yeah, that's the first problem. And if you think that this is the end, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna show you the second problem. Like I told you, this is the new version because of the bracelet. Okay, so they changed the bracelet because of the screws that were, you know, actually coming loose on the bracelet. Well, the new pin system is quite problematic, don't you think? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna try and zoom it for you. You see? The pins are riveted. I swear to God it's true, you have the proof. Look, they are riveted inside. I broke all of my tools, you know, and I'm gonna put some, you know, pictures to prove it to you. All of my tools on that shitty bracelet. I mean, look at that. It's riveted inside. It's impossible to operate, you know, impossible to size. So, you know, in their defense, signaled the problem to Corgeut, and they sent me this, but it was too late, you know, a new bracelet. Okay, they sent me a new bracelet. You know me, I'm honest, I'm always, you know, saying the truth. So they telling the truth, they sent me a bracelet, but it was already too late, you know. I mean, look at that. And you have to know something else. Before I purchased this watch, I sent them an email and with you know, the link of my channel, and I told them, watch out, I'm gonna do a review, send me the best quality. And that's why what they are calling, you know, best quality. I mean, honestly. Okay, you have this and you have this, and I'm not gonna talk about, you know, the specification and all of this, because, you know, I'm not advising you to buy this shit. This is absolute rubbish, you know, this watch. So what else can I say? Yeah, the movement. So this is really important, the movement. The movement that you have inside this watch is the Seiko VK63 meca-quartz. It's a hybrid. So what is a meca-quartz? A meca-quartz is a watch that will work with a quartz inside, but there is a module inside of the movement that is actually mechanical. Okay, so for the time, it's going to be the quartz. The quartz is going to animate, you know, the watch and the seconds that are here but stuck because of the needle. Okay, so it's going to animate, you know, the time. But when you want to use the chronometer, this part will be actually handled by the module that is mechanical. Beautiful. Honestly, like a super idea from Seiko, but on paper only, because it doesn't work. Okay, Seiko is wonderful with their spring drive, which is a wonderful movement, but the VK63, I mean Seiko, it's awful, it's not working. And actually I made my you know, I did investigate, and this is something that you will be able to find, you know, the trouble and the problems of the VK63 even on actual Seikos. You know, it's not only Corgeut, you know, it's actual Seikos that had you know, issues. So Seiko, that's a bummer. I did not know that this VK63 was you know, encountering all of these problems, but if I knew, I would you know, never ever have bought this watch. So what else can I say? There's nothing else to say. It's a bummer. Don't buy this watch. My final thoughts are absolutely, you know, I advise you not to buy this watch. It's a total fail. The quality control on this watch are awful, and the worst that I ever saw, you know. This watch is even worse than this watch, you know, okay? This watch is even worse than this watch. So honestly, don't buy it, okay? Do not bother. The comments on AliExpress are awful about this watch. Go and check them out. I bought this watch from the Corgeuet official store. Okay, this is coming from the Corgeuet official store. They knew I was about to do a review on them. They know my channel, and they sent me this, and I paid for it. Okay, but yeah, PayPal, because they wanted to refund me, you know, but only partially. So I went to PayPal, and PayPal refunded me. I just had the news today. I'm quite happy. I'm not gonna pay for this rubbish, and it's going, you know, to end up in the nib, you know. I'm gonna trash this watch. So yeah, don't buy this watch. The VK63 inside the meca-quartz, you know, legend from Seiko is a nightmare, you know. If you type, you know, on Google VK63 meca-quartz fail, okay, you will be able to find the video of a black dude, a nice guy that is actually, you know, reviewing a Seiko with this meca-quartz inside, and it's a total fail. It's a total fail. It's beautiful on paper, you know, having a quartz and having a module that is mechanical and and yada. You know, it's all BS. I mean, this watch is just a nightmare. Look at this. Isn't it a beautiful fail? Okay, and my tools are broken. I don't have you know, any more tools. I tried everything to remove. I did it, but total nightmare. So my advice to you is do not buy this watch, okay? The Corgeuot Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch is a total fail. They really need to stop, you know, selling this atrocious watch. I don't know about the other reviews, you know, I don't know if they were sponsored or I don't know, you know, but me, I'm honest, I do not lie, you know, and this watch is just miserable. It's a miserable attempt at creating something that would come close to the wonderful Omega Speedmaster. Okay, so like, subscribe, comment, help us, small YouTubers, you know, to grow, and help me help you, as you can see, you know, to produce, you know, interesting videos for you. So do not buy this watch. Go and watch maybe the other reviews on it, so you would have, you know, an idea of what I'm trying to tell you. But this new version, even the ancient, I'm sure, you know, is just awful. Okay, do not buy this watch. Goodbye, guys.